When you're on the PDF, you would click on the link Instant Word Checkoff, and it will prompt you to make a copy, and the copy will go right into your Google Drive folder. So once you add it, up in the top it will say copy of Instant Word Checkoff, and this is what you're going to be editing, and it is the original, but since you own it, it will save all of your edits, and then also it's not shareable, so it's just private to you. So what you do is you double click and type in your names, your student names. So you might have Luke, you might have Carrie, you might have Jason, and once you're done adding in all of your names, you'll also have to do it on the second sheet. So you can see down here is Instant Word Testing list 1 to 20, and that includes all 400 instant words. And then on the second page is list 21 through 32, and that goes all the way to 1,000 instant words. So depending on what grade level you teach or how many instant words your school or district uses, this goes all the way up. My lists that I use are lists of 20 through the first 400 words, and then on the second page it starts jumping by increments of 50, and this checkoff sheet follows the instant word sitemats that are in my store, so you can also check those out, and it follows along so you can check them off with those corresponding lists. One thing to note is you are able to edit how many students you have. So if you're lucky to not have 30 students, you can come over here, and wherever you're done, you just select and delete, and it will delete everything. However, it will kind of mess up the formatting. So what you do is you highlight the extra border, come up to borders, and do clear borders. And then it will also clear that bottom part, so you'll just select that one cell, go up to borders, and click the bottom so that it adds the bottom back on. And remember, whatever you do on the first page, you also have to do on the second page. So an easy way to get around that is once you have all your students in, you highlight the column, you copy it, and then click on the second page, highlight column B, and paste it in. So you can see I only inputted 3 students for now, but you would make those changes to both the first page and the second page as well. Same thing, you can see I didn't have all my students there, but it left these, so you should still go in and delete those just to make sure that it looks clean, and change the formatting. And how this works, how it's set up is the first 2 columns are locked. So as you scroll to the different lists, the name doesn't move and the current list doesn't move, and you are able to see those at all times. So let's say Luke learns list 1, the current list automatically changes to list 2. Same thing if he goes along and learns all 4 lists, it jumps to list 5. Where it gets tricky is, let's say he passed list 8, but you didn't check the ones all the way to list 8. Even though he's technically on list 9, it would say list 6 since these are not checked. So you want to make sure to check each list that they passed. An easy way to check them all at once is highlighting the row and checking them all at once by clicking the space bar. So that's an easy go around. Let's say that you test all the students on list 1 and they all pass. You can click the column up at the top and check them all at once as well. If you have a select number of students who didn't pass and it's easier to unselect, you can check them all and then go through and unselect one by one. Sometimes that's a little bit easier to do as well. And then you can see the current list continues to change depending on what list they're on. On the second page, it's assumed that they've passed all 20 lists from the first page, so they're starting off on list 21, and then as they pass 21, that also increases as they learn the next list of 50 words.